Hey guys, it's me again. Welcome to my channel. I would like, before I get started, for you to subscribe below and give it a thumbs up. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about, mostly about dealing with people that don't understand you when it comes to MS, or I think it's in your head. All my life I had MS, but I didn't get diagnosed until 2014, and I had it since I was 9, like I said before. And it goes to this part where all the doctors said it's in your head and that you're crazy, it's in your head, it's seizures, it's this, it's this. Well, let me tell you something. Okay, with MS, you get seizures with MS. You can get seizures with MS. You can get migraines with MS. I found out I have severe migraines. You can get all that with MS. It's just part of life, part of having MS. I have a boyfriend that I've been with for 4 years that sometimes still think it's in my head. I do admit with my anxiety is so bad that it probably is in my head with anxiety-wise, but MS-wise, no. Because MS can also cause, when you're stressed, you can have MS flare-up. When you're sad, you can have, it causes so much stuff, okay? My boyfriend recently was talking about how, you sure it's not all in your head? No, it's not all in my head. And it's not that he doesn't love me or he's not trying to understand. He just gets to the point where he thinks that I've been dealing with it for so long that it's in my head. And sometimes I think I'm right, that it is in my head, just for the simple fact that I've been having it since I was 9. So my body is I'm so used to it, and I always had anxiety since I was 9. And that's young age to have anxiety or to start having anxiety. It does get really bad when you're, when I go into public places, let me see if I can get all comfortable up in here. When I go to places like Walmart, Kmart, I have to use one of those motor carts. When they don't have a motor cart, I start freaking out because I know my balance can't go from point A to point B all the way across the room without taking a break. So I do think my anxiety-wise, it probably is some in my head, because right when I'm fine, and then right when I get to a restaurant or get to somewhere big, I assume that it's going to happen where I have a flare-up and people are going to make fun of me. My biggest thing is that I have a feeling that people will make fun of me. And so one time I was in City Trends, true story. I was in City Trends having a okay time. Next thing I know, my legs get bad and I had to crawl out, like literally crawl out of City Trends. And I was literally thinking people were looking at me. My boyfriend was behind me. He was like, babe, no one's looking at you. But in my back of my head, I thought people was laughing at me. But really, in reality, they weren't. They were probably more concerned about me than laughing. So I learned that's the biggest thing I got to overcome, is when I go in places, people probably aren't laughing at me. They're probably hoping I'm okay. And hoping that nothing's going to happen. So I have to trick my mind into believing that I have to trick my mind mostly to believe that it's just not, when I go into places, it's not just me thinking people's going to laugh at me, because I do assume people are going to laugh at me. I really do. So far, no one has laughed at me that I know of, but I have a feeling it's got to do it back when I was in high school. People used to laugh at me all the freaking time when I was in a wheelchair. Like, one minute I'll be fine, next minute I had to go to the office to get my wheelchair that my mom put to the office. I couldn't miss no more days of school because I almost didn't graduate. So that's a big concern that I know. I hope I'm not alone in this. I've been with, it forever that I could remember. It just sucks knowing that people think it's in your head. People that work with my boyfriend think it's in my head. They're like, are you sure it's just not in her head? No, the MS is not in my head. Anxiety might be, but the MS is not in my head. And I don't want anybody else to think that it's in their heads either. I used to get mad when I would go to a doctor and they do all these tests, everything came back normal, and they'd be like, it's in your head. Okay, why would I want me to think that I'm dizzy or I can't walk or double vision? Why would I want any of that? Why would I even think about wanting any of that? Like, why would I even want to ruin my life by thinking, oh yeah, I just can't work. I just got double vision and stuff. No, because I want to work, but I can't. I can't because I have flare-ups where I can't walk. So no, it's not an excuse. no, it's not in my head. It is something serious. And a lot of people, and because MS is hard to diagnose, so a lot of people does not, especially doctors, do not understand. When they say it's in your head, it's really not. And sometimes it hurts your feelings, or my feelings, when they think it's in your head, because it's not in your head. There's something might be in your head. MS isn't one of them. Like anxieties, like anxiety. I have anxiety, and sometimes it's worse than others. I take a Xanax before I leave. So in my head, I probably have it in my head that I have to take a Xanax before I leave, because I'm so used to taking them because it calms me down. That's just how it works for me. But with MS, people with MS, myself, MS directly, multiple sclerosis is not in your head. So when people say that you're lazy, it's in your head, just ignore them. Just ignore the feelings you have. Just ignore the negativity. Just ignore all that. And this is not just like therapy for you guys. It's also for me, because I just literally told y'all what I don't do. And so me talking and hearing it from my own mouth, trying to encourage y'all and making me want to be positive about my outlook and positive of getting control of my...
Hi everyone, my channel.
Hey YouTube channel, say subscribe to my mama's channel.
Hey, can I get on there? Would you?
This is my son Jackson. Say hi. Say subscribe to my mom's channel.
What's the?
Say subscribe to my mom's channel.
Subscribe to my mom's channel. And then.
Stop. But yes, it's not in your head. I don't want you to stop. It's not in your head. I don't want you to think it's in your head. You're not alone when people say it's in your head, because I get that all the time. And it's hard to try to live a normal life when you're scared of disappointing people. You're scared of disappointing your loved one. You're scared of disappointing your family. You're scared of disappointing your friends when you're going out places. It's really, it's hard to deal with that situation. But what you got to do, what I started doing personally, is writing a journal. I write a journal, write everything down how I'm feeling. It makes me feel totally better. I pray at night. I know some of y'all might not be Christians. I don't judge you guys. I still love you guys. But what I do, I literally have a prayer journal. And I literally have a journal where I express how I'm feeling. If I'm depressed and crying, I literally, when I'm crying, I express all my feelings. So in my journal, you'll see cuss words. And I usually don't cuss hardly anymore. It's a lot of stuff. So let me let you know, guys, that it is not in your head. Don't let anybody think you're crazy, because you aren't crazy. Trust me. And don't let people try to get you down, because you are a survivor. You are worth it, and you are somebody. And you have MS, but MS don't have you. You got to trick your mind into thinking that you got this. So when people come to you and think you're faking, or saying you're lazy, or saying it's in your head, ignore them. Count the negativity out of your head. Block it out. Cover your ears if you have to. Do whatever you can. If it's social media, people saying that on social media, because when I've been on social media about my flare-up days, some people think it's for attention. It's not for attention, trust me. I would not want this to be attention for anybody, okay? Especially that has lupus, MS, seizures, anybody, okay? So when you do that, when you see that, maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you need to take a break on Facebook. Maybe you need to take a break on your friends. Maybe you need to take a break from your family that's whoever is negative around you, or think it's in your head, or call you lazy, or treat you bad. Even if you live with your family, maybe you need to go in your room, shut the door. If you have a lock, lock it. If you don't, just shut your door. Write about how you're feeling and read it over to yourself. Okay? Read the whole page over to yourself. Write a letter to yourself. I know that sounds crazy, but it worked for me. Write a letter to yourself. Just a letter, like you're writing to someone else, but to yourself, what you want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So just focus on yourself. Don't let negativity get to you, because you are worth more than the disease. The disease is a diagnosis. It is not who you are. You can't accomplish anything. Yes, I can't work. Yes, I'm depressed because I can't work. I stay at home all day going crazy. That's why I'm doing this channel. So, yes, I can't work. I can't. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so my son keeps me occupied. I feel like a bad parent because I got to homeschool them with pre-K because pre-K don't the new buses and there'll be times I can't pick them up. But he's still learning. He's still learning. I still take him on other kids. You know, I still take him to other activities. So to me, yes, I feel like I'm failing, but I have more support system with me and with my son saying I'm a good mom than anything. So you are what you believe you are. So don't let the MS define you because MS is not who you are. It's really not. You can do anything you put your mind to. I can't work. You know, I tried to work in my past, being on disability try to get off of it. I couldn't. I went to work. I was working at a daycare. I had so much stress going on that my legs got wobbly, so they couldn't depend on me, so they had to let me go. So at least I tried, but I didn't say I gave up. But at least I tried. I tried to work. I tried to accomplish something. I even went to VOTEC, which is a community school in Oklahoma. I tried to overcome my obstacle, and then I failed. But what you get is that you get back up, and even though you can't work, even though you can't drive, some people can't drive. I know someone that lost their license because of epilepsy. No matter what situation, you be the best mom, the best wife, the best husband, the best son, whatever you can do, you be the best of what you can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I drive, but there's days I can't drive. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I get bored really easy. That's why I do this YouTube channel, to try to encourage other people to be there. This is my therapy. I can't go to therapists because my son's home with me all the time, and they don't allow kids at therapy appointments. You know what I'm saying? So this is my therapy, and you guys have helped me so freaking much, more than you know. So, like I said, don't think you're worth less. I started going live on this MS group, and some people think they don't deserve love. I found out a guy that got diagnosed in a wheelchair. His wife left him because of the diagnosis. Obviously, if they leave you, that means they weren't the one and they couldn't handle it. My boyfriend had been with me for 4 years. Wheelchair, walker, can't walk, crawling, all sorts of stuff. So obviously, if your spouse leaves you because of a diagnosis and can't handle it, then obviously they need to observe themselves. Okay? So I just want to end this with the positive note. You are worth more than you think. You will always amount to something. And don't let nothing get in your obstacle course. Like, don't let nothing get in your way. Block out the negativity. 1, block out negativity. 2, write a letter to yourself. Write a journal. Write anything you think would help. 3, listen to positive music. It doesn't have to be Christian music, just positive music. Like, I learned, after I went to church, but I learned, I don't listen to just Christian music, but positive music helps me in the morning. I dance, I take a shower, I listen to it in the shower, I dance, I like the lyrics, especially I like the lyrics that describe me, that describe what I'm going through, that is positive outlook on life. So please don't think you're worth nothing, because you are worth more than you put your mind to. You are worth way more. So I hope I got to someone on here. Please subscribe below and like my page, because I'm trying to go live and it's hard because they changed the rules where you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe and comment if you have any questions, and I will be free to answer them the next day or that same day. Mostly because somehow it hasn't been sending me notification. People message me, so I always gotta look through my videos and see. So please subscribe below, give it a thumbs up. Whatever it is you have to do it, okay? Because I want you guys to know that you are not alone. You are not nobody. You are somebody, and somebody loves you. It could be your family, your friends, your spouse, your kids. Mine is my boyfriend and my son. But my son was first because I didn't meet my boyfriend until my son was 6 months. So he's my big supporter. He's the one that's there for me all the time. Okay? So just think of all the people that love you. And if you can't think of no one, comment me. You can even comment me and ask for my Facebook page, and I'll message you or do something to talk to you. Even if we text, talk, comment, email, whatever. Because you guys are not alone. I will make a group for you to join my MS group. Whatever you need to do it. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this video helped you somehow. So please subscribe. I love you guys so much. And I hope you have a blessed day.